Marriage is failing in 2026. People are quitting and divorce is on the rise. A lot of people are saying that it's not worth it. But you, on the other hand, you've lived through it, you've been married, you have children. So I just want to find out from you, what is it that you know that this generation people doesn't know?
Wow. I believe it's determination and the mindset to know that the other person or you yourself, maybe there is something that both of you needs to learn. And then being consistent, like being determined that no matter what, this is the choice that I made. I'm talking in the aspect that it is not a marriage where it was an arranged marriage, but it is a marriage that both of you came into agreement. So what I so know, what I think is that we should be in the mindset, or we should come to the knowledge that if you made that choice, there is something that you would have to work towards it.
Welcome to the Lapotee Show. Today's conversation is not just about opinion, it's about experience. We are talking to a woman who have lived through marriage, motherhood, culture, and reality. And that's why today we are asking the question that is important. Is marriage still worth it in 2026?
Wow, this is a huge question because it comes from different angles. What might be the reason for somebody's failure might not be the reason for the other. But what I can say is that the reason for a lot of failures in marriage could probably be that the understanding, that maybe we do not understand ourselves. There can be the situation that people might even come from the same culture. But when it comes to the way people think, it is different. So I believe that it is the understanding that I will know that this is how you are. This is who I am. So I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna live with you, accepting who you are or not accepting. So I believe understanding plays an important role, and knowing the kind of person that you're living with.
Okay, you just said that, knowing the kind of person that you live with. But I just want to find out from you, do you think marriage is still worth it in 2026?
I do.
Okay.
I do, because definitely, no matter what, no matter how divorce rate is increasing, I personally believe that it is, if you can, it is worth it. It is worth it. When you fall in love with the right person, you would never regret doing so.
Okay. I also want to find out, do you think people still understand what marriage is this moment, or people are just entering into it for the wrong reasons?
I guess it plays a major role because a lot of us don't do our homeworks well. I'm going to start it from the roots, which is the parents.
Okay.
Some of our parents, maybe we don't give the next generation the right foundation for them to look on to choose marriages. So maybe parents, don't beat me, but maybe when we get the foundation right, some of the young adults too, their choices of marriage, they do it because they just feel like there's bubblings in there. They do without thinking ahead what is going to happen. So I believe in those things that sometimes it falls, because we go in with a wrong intention, with a wrong mindset, and at the end, we find out that it is not what I think it is gonna be, or what my expectations might be. So wrong motives could also lead to divorces in marriage.
So if you said something about foundation, so if we do not go in with the right foundation, what are some of those things that are the wrong foundation, as you said?
Thank you. Some of the wrong foundation could be that it could be that I'm of age, people are getting married, so I need to get married. Some of the wrong foundation could be that you would see a red flag in that person that we are going to marry, but you still ignore. and then you will still go into the marriage. So there are certain things that right from the onset, those foundations, those red flags that we see, that a disrespectful partner, a lazy partner, an abusive partner, all these kind of things. You see it right from the beginning, and then you still think the person will change. Well, go in for it, but I also believe then you have a lot of work to do.
Do you think that the modern ladies or the modern women are making marriages harder?
I would have to ask you a question on this. You said they are making it harder. Harder in what extent?
Harder in the sense that maybe what we used to know marriage to be, or how we used to think this is the way that it should go. It's no more the same. Let's take, for instance, when you want to use here in Germany as an example, for most African women that have migrated to this place, or even the ones that go, they know the power that women will. You understand? It's not like Africa that most will know that, oh, the man is the head, the man has command in most things. And that is why I'm asking you from where you are sitting, because you are not this generation. I mean, I'm talking about the changes in this era. You've been married for a couple of years ago. So that's what I'm asking. Do you think that modern women of this era are making it harder?
I think, let's look at it this way.
Okay.
What if the modern men too are making it harder for the modern women? Because in the sense that there is a perception about this Gen Zs, like what we used to know, we cannot push it into this generation. So I believe that the Gen Zs, when we talk about the Gen Zs, we mean the men, and then aside then, like Gemma would say, maybe if it is like an African Gen Z and a foreigner Gen Z, if it is on this level that you are talking about, then it's a two different thing. But when you're talking about like the Gen Zs that are in the diaspora, I believe sometimes they know what they go in for. So I don't think the women make it harder for the men. I don't see it that way.
You don't see that.
Okay.
I mean, my next question will clarify what I'm trying. So do you also think that the men of this era are actually leading today?
That's a very big question. I think most men are not leading.
Oh, okay.
This is my perception. Because most men, since now the women work a lot now, they feel reluctant. They feel we can share the position. Or even if not sharing the position, they want you to know what you have to do, but they don't know what they have to do. And I tell you, if you want a woman to know what she must do, a woman will expect you to know what you have to do. And this is the Gen Z where then you will say that they're making it difficult for you. But then, hey, let's talk about it. If you are telling me to submit, then I will tell you to love. You know, in the olden days, where the women will not just talk, everything is okay, it was fine for the man. But right now, a woman will tell you, they will ask you their question. So this is what I think.
Okay, so for you think the men are not leading today?
Sometimes some men. Let me before the men beats me.
Nobody's going to beat you. You are just offering your candid opinion.
Yeah, that is why I want to. Before they will say I generalize everything. No, some men don't lead as they are supposed to lead in the family. Because look, when you are leading, you don't have to, you will not request the woman to follow. If you are doing what you are supposed to do, I don't think it will. For instance, if we decide we want to travel to Ghana or something like that, and I see the car is already parked, you will not tell me to come and sit down. I will follow you automatically. But if I see that you're not doing anything, if I see that you yourself, you're just like there, but then you tell me to do what you think I should do. Rose.
I think we are talking more in the context of, Africans living here in the diaspora.
Thank you.
That is why I'm trying to find out, because just like you said, if we have to look back home in Africa, it is there are certain things that automatically the woman knows that this is what you have to. You know, automatically the man is in control. But when we look at here in the diaspora, looking at the power that the women wield, do you think the women are making it easier for the men to lead today?
Well, based on my experience, I would say I will stand by my word that I think could it be that it is like the men finds it's like, oh, so now the women have the power, so automatic, no matter what we do, they are making it difficult for us. Could it also be that way?
Back in Africa, things are much different. When you are growing, those kind of role plays kind of inculcated in you. So it is not something that you even have to voice out. The woman knows what she has to do. Even if she goes to work and she knows that automatically she has to cook. But unlike here, that's what I'm saying. We're looking at here, things are different. Yeah,
okay, so we come into the diaspora world. Yeah. Okay. I don't think the women are making it difficult for the men. But I see it that if you, the man, for instance, you are doing what you have to do. And for instance, you know, let's look at a typical example. Like here, the women work, the men work. When it comes to the child care, you expect the woman to do all the chores. And of course, it will come to a point in time where the woman will voice out. And that is when most men don't like it. They will tell you are the woman, so you have to do it. But they have forgotten they are the men, they have to put the money on the table. So when it happens this way, it becomes something that is tensed at home. But I believe if all of us, it is not about who leads. It's not about, the main thing is that we are a joint thing that we are doing together. I know you are the man. It's like you telling me, don't you know that I'm the man? It's then that you have failed. You don't have to tell me that you are the man. Your actions should tell me that you are the man for me to voice out. So if you tell me, don't you know I'm the man? Ask yourself, what did you do that caused the person not to know that you are the man?
Based on what you are saying, in other words, it's more like trying to say that the African way of doing things can never work here once you're married to a fellow African.
It can work, but we need to know the era that we are. It can work like submitting, like love. It can work, but it all boils back to both of us not trying to pinch the other one. Both of us knowing that it's a hand in hand. Both of us knowing that, oh, you are at home today. Could you please pick the children up? You are at home. You will not be sleeping and waiting for me to come. Both of us will know that I understand that you, even the strength that you, the women that you have, it is not like we the men. So I will show some effort. Like we will know that at least when we go shopping, I will help you with sometimes carrying off the things. Like when we come home, how beautiful it is. If you can't do it, the women, or what I know, most of the women, they do what they have to do. But then since there is this notion at the back of a lot of African men here, because they know they have the rights, they have already tagged you. So no matter what you do, my perception is this is what some of the men, this is how they think. And if you are being put in that box, no matter what you do, that is how you are.
But then, based on what you said, you think that an African kind of marriage can survive here in the diaspora?
I see some men, I see some marriages that have survived. Let me ask you, what is the African kind of marriage that you're talking about?
Okay, well, when I said the African kind of marriage surviving here in Africa, the whole thing is based on, it's a cultural-based thing. Coming back from Africa, like I said, this is not something that someone have to sit you down and tell you. You know, this is what you have to do. Now, here comes the circumstances whereby now the woman goes to work. She goes to do 40 hours. The man comes, also does 40 hours. So now the whole thing now becomes like, being an African man, you are used to knowing that the woman is going to fix some food for you, of course, serve you and do all those things. Now it's a different place, in a different situation. You will be expecting those things, but just because the woman knows that she also went to work and put in 40 hours, she's now not willing to put in the effort to maybe go to the kitchen, fix the food.
You are now making me a point. Let me come in. So listen, right now, based on your explanation, then I will say, if a woman, you know that this is your priority that you have to do, you have to do it. It is your responsibility to put food on the table. You understand? It is your responsibility. So you have to know that this is my responsibility, that I have to do, that I don't have to wait for the man to tell me. But if the man too, you see that, I think my wife is tired. Where can I give a helping hand? Or for instance, like you said, if the man is doing 40 hours, the woman is doing 40 hours, probably you, the man, could say, please do 20, so that you can add those things at home, then I will take care of the other things. You know, so it all boils back to the communication and the way you showing that I understand, I see that this is where we are all coming from, so that it helps at home, it brings peace at home. But I always say, with this generation, it is so far as the other person refuses to do what he or she is supposed to do, but expects you to do what he expects you to do. Of course, they will ask questions. Of course, they would sometimes disagree. There will be some tension at home.
Okay. All right. Okay. What did you have to do for your marriage to work here?
Marriage is not an easy thing.
Okay.
I've been in for like 25 years now.
I was just thinking just 10 years. Okay.
It's a decision that one have to make. Personally, there are certain things that I tell myself that I made a choice. I agreed that I want to live with this person. So if along the line, if there are certain things, if there are certain characters, if there are certain behaviors that we pops up that is maybe not in the right, I believe we can sit down and talk. If we sit down and we talk and it does not work, we'll go to the next level. The next level is maybe like, do we have to maybe stay at one place and then still look at how best we can work it out? But I believe that personally, you have to ask yourself why. Engage yourself in a lot of conversations. Marriage is not an easy thing. It is not. People will just see you out there. Maybe they think, but it's not an easy thing. And it all boils back, like I say, it is like a decision, choices that you have made, and conversation with yourself. How can I do this? What did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? How should I say it better?
Based on what you said, it's more sound like when people decide to go into marriage, they need to have a lot of conversation. I mean, I believe that's one of the ways people get to understand themselves. But let me just ask you this quickly one. Be honest, was there at any point that you ever felt like leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was it that almost destroyed?
Now I'll keep it for further. Yes. I want to be. There were some times that I wish I didn't make that choice. There were some times that that I was good. So it's a mixed feeling. Like I said before, there comes a time that I will not come and sit here and say, hallelujah.
It was all, it was all
ups and down. But then, personally, like I said, my personal experience is that I'm the type that I talk to myself a lot. I sit down, I ask myself a lot of questions. This word that you said, why did you say it that way? Was there any way that you could have said it? So, how was the person's reaction? So maybe next time I'll approach it this way. So I try a lot of things to also know my mistakes. This is what I said. That was wrong. Charity, you shouldn't have said it that way.
Right.
That is how my journey chapters that I go on in my marriage, engaging myself, knowing what I did wrong, and knowing what I could do better to make it work.
Okay. Do you feel like marriage has changed you in any way?
Yeah. Marriage has helped me to get closer to God more.
God. Oh, okay.
Because I'm the type of person, my experiences are most of the time not with, even though people see me in the public space.
Oh, okay.
But you hardly see my friend.
Oh, okay.
Where they will say, oh, I did this to this person and that one and that. Okay. But I grow strongly in my Christian walk through marriage. Okay. Like, for instance, good experiences, bad experiences. I get it through marriage. So marriage has helped me to get closer to God. You get me? For instance, it was the man that I married. It was through him that I got to this church that I.
You are now where you worship. Okay.
Where I'm worshiping. Where through it I'm working with the youth and on. So probably who knows? Maybe without this marriage,
you wouldn't have been where you are.
Yeah, maybe.
So one way or the other,
so
marriage
one way or the other, it has helped me to be where I am right now in a positive way.
Can you say? Can we apply that to other women, that women lose themselves in the process in marriage?
Some people, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some people, yeah, because I also work as a translator, as a domager.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I get contracts at the psychiatrics where I go there.
Okay.
And you see how, because of marriage, some people have ended up. It's so heartbreaking. Okay. So marriage, on the other hand, can cause people or can bring people to certain stages in their life. Marriage can cause people to get abnormal sometimes. Marriage can bring people a lot of diseases, pressure, whatever. Because of so marriage can be good, it can be also bad. Okay. So it all boils back to you, the person. Okay. How are you processing it? A lot of people don't. Let me bring it back to our African community. A lot of people don't see the necessity for therapy.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't see the reason why
they have to
get somebody to talk to when you are going through this marital problems. It is very, very important. Because sometimes you talk to somebody and then you will know that, wow, maybe this issue, I could have handled it this way. This issue, maybe I could have presented it. But on the other hand, they still are afraid that people will take their issues out. So then, like I said, personally, I have time with God most of the time. I talk to him what I feel, what I said. I write a lot of things down. This is what I said. This is how you should have said it. This tone was bad. This is what triggered the person. Why did you have to say that? So I engage myself with a lot of questions, and by God's grace, I get answers that I know that word was bad. That action that you took was wrong. You know. So we need a lot to have. So it's either you reflect on yourself. If you cannot reflect on yourself, then get a therapist. Talk to that person. Let somebody help you to know where you are coming from, to know where you are going. Then you know that there is always a way. There is always a way.
All right, guys. You just said that. Like I said, our guest today is someone who's been married for 25 years. That's like a silver jubilee. So that's a silver jubilee experience they are sharing with you. So yes. So just before we wrap up, I just want to find out this question from you. So what is it going to be for you? Is it going to be love or respect?
Wow, I'm processing it.
Love or respect? Okay, you go for love. Peace or passion?
Peace.
Whoa. Okay, you prefer peace over passion.
Yeah.
Okay. Submission over independence.
I'm gonna jump this question.
Submission. Oh, we just want to hear just one again. Submission or independence.
But see, this is why I talk about the Gen Zs. We will always question under what perception are we. So I will have to jump this question.
Okay. Marriage or happiness?
Lapotee.
No, I just want to ask, marriage or happiness? It's just a
Marriage.
marriage. Oh, okay. One partner for life, realistic or not?
Realistic.
Okay. So if you have to tell this generation one thing about marriage that they are not ready to hear, what is it going to be?
Don't skip the red flags.
Okay.
And I'm taking it again. Don't skip the red flags.
Oh, okay. So everyone has an opinion about relationship and marriage, but not everyone has lived it. And that is the reason why we decided to have this podcast today, to talk with someone who has actually walked through it and share experience. This is the Lapotee Show, and if you want us to come up with more, keep watching the Lapotee Show. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.